authorized it and the plane was shot down. They haven't changed any of the history. Go ahead and Google on your phones right now, Dick Cheney admits, and you'll see is not so many coded words because he jumps back and forth between the hypothetical conversation and the real conversation for you dumb, useless eaters, because that's what they call you, useless eaters. You're asking me all these questions about that has nothing to do with 9/11. I'm here for 9/11. I'm not here to talk about Trump.
That's pertinent.
I'm not going to hear anything about Trump. I don't want to talk about. I'll talk about the military-industrial complex. I'll talk about Al Qaeda. I'll talk about 9/11.
How much time you spend in the military?
Huh?
How much time you spend?
5 years.
Really? I did 6.
And I worked on a runway with planes as well.
Wouldn't matter if he was a housewife.
Yeah, what does it matter anyway?
Doesn't matter.
My credentials are good. I'm a volunteer firefighter, state of New York certified, sergeant in the Marine Corps, and I do construction. But I build with wood, and wood would never do that, and wood is weak. This is concrete and steel. 110 stories straight down, guys. 110 stories straight down.
Have you ever taken ayahuasca?
I talk about it. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what it is. Is it a drug?
No, it's a tea. It's a special tea.
That's relevant. That's relevant.
Do you know what balsa wood is?
You want to go for a head
I know
trip?
what balsa wood is. It's
Third
real
relevant
damn
question.
easy to break. Real light.
Exactly.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me about it. Do you know what an aircraft is made of? All aluminum. The only thing that should have went through that fucking building were the engines. All right? The Empire State Building was hit by a plane long before the World Trade Center was ever built. The architect that designed the World Trade Centers explained that he designed the building so it would be the equivalent of stabbing a pencil into a screen. Several pencils, over and over. The screen's not going to
plane
fail.
hit it in 1932.
Empire State Building. Okay, I said that. What is it? I didn't specify on the date, but whatever, bud. You one up me. Anyways.
October 11, 2006, when an apartment building was hit by a plane.
Okay. What he's saying about the building.
By the Yankees. By a Yankee.
Sorry.
Remember?
Like, that's just into a stream.
All right.
I've been spit at, I've been threatened, I don't care. Anybody who wants to fight me, come on up and start some shit. I got a bunch of cops here and I definitely can defend myself. Just watch the video of the buildings going down. Watch the video of the World Trade Center 7 going down. They put a triangle with, they left their mark. They put a triangle with an all-seeing eye right here. They got what they wanted.
I'd rather stick to
Are you here to shut me up? Are you here to distract me? Are you here to distract me? Are you a sleeper cell?
Sleeper cell.
Let's talk about sleeper cell. Over and over and over, the government and the media repeat it. Sleeper cells, be scared. The terrorists are going to attack you. You must sacrifice your liberties. Now what do they have? Refugees coming in en masse. Let's pay for them. Who cares if they're coming from a war zone? We're blowing up the entire world, people. We're spending $1 million a minute on this fake war on terror that was contrived by the government to keep the military-industrial complex afloat. The only people making money
we should
are
throw Muslims
and
out of the
Lockheed
country,
Martin
right?
and the Carlyle Group and Halliburton.
Excuse me, sir.
And Mexico.
Excuse
You ought
me.
to throw all of them out. Listen, I'm Puerto Rican. You can't throw me fucking out nowhere.
Dude, are you on drugs?
No, apparently you are.
He's talking about Puerto Ricans.
Let me ask you
talking about
something.
You see my flag?
What about
You see my
Are you
flag?
ignorant?
What about-
Have we
You
bombed
see
your
my
country?
flag?
Have we bombed
Sir.
your country?
You see my
Have we bombed
flag?
your
Sir,
country?
let me ask
No,
you
we
this.
haven't.
My flag
On
is-
Halloween,
My
before
flag's
that,
color
a man tried to
everybody.
bomb Port Authority bus summit. Do you remember
Not
that?
you.
Go on, go on.
The bomb didn't go off. It injured him, not the people of Port Authority.
All right, so what's
You're going to say
Your
it's not
boots
terrorism?
ain't
Are we here to
even
talk about
fucking laced
9/11?
up right.
Are we here to talk about 9/11?
But what about what goes on after it?
You want to talk about Trump? Go talk about Trump somewhere else. I really don't.
No. But Port Authority almost got bombed, and that's not terrorism?
Did I say it wasn't? What are you trying to straw man me?
No. No. It was.
Listen,
A man
I
took
ain't
a
taking
truck
down the straw
right
man
over
shit.
here and
All right.
ran down a bunch of pieces.
Larry
That's not
Silverstein.
terrorism?
Larry Silverstein.
Bastard!
That's his building right there.
Scumbag, Lucky Larry, that's scumbag.
Larry even said the building was so destroyed, we had to pull it. We had to pull the building. What is pull the building? How do you make a building fall? It takes weeks.
You
for
went
an engineer.
EDUs and
Weeks,
fucking
possibly months.
husky
Get
boots.
that building to fall straight down.
Fuck out of here.
No.
Pulling is a demolition term.
Too.
Pulling is a demolition term, people.
Arrest Bush.
Yeah, that's fucking damn right. He's the bastard that
Yep.
did this to our country. He has more blood on his hands than those 19 people who pretended to be in the speaking planes. The names weren't even on the passenger
Get in the
manifest
center, young
of
lady.
the plane.
Get in the center.
What about,
Take your
what about the
space.
terrorist passport that came unscathed through the building?
Take the center.
Take the center floor, man.
Take the
Imagine
center.
the passport. You want to
Take
know
your
the
center.
question about what happened that day? I was there. And I knew the day it happened, it was an inside job. Because my job in the Air Force, 20
At least I have respect because you do wear the rags.
They ain't rags.
Those are rags.
Continue.
Third generation, asshole. I'm third generation military. And I knew the day it happened, it was an inside job. Because we could have stopped that 30 years ago when I was serving during Desert Storm.
You're both speaking the truth.
We could have stopped it dead. And I knew that my guys, my boys in blue, were not there that day. I was outside from 8:30 in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I saw not one jet. Where were my guys? I was there for them. Where were they that day for me? They were not there.
Did you
Anybody who tells
did
me
you
they
see
slept
any
kids that
spics
day
or any
is
blacks?
full of it.
Did you
Full
see
of
any
it.
spics or any
You sound
blacks?
like a racist, man.
No, we were there.
He's a racist.
We were there.
I was there. You know what that is. They know what
Listen,
that
you
is.
are a train wreck. Look at your fucking shirt.
If you're in a train wreck, you don't necessarily know what caused the train wreck.
You know who was in a train wreck? The gentleman who
here,
they said scrambled the
I'm
jets.
sorry,
He was in
but
a
we-
train
well, the whole
wreck.
country
And that
was hurt.
killed him and his wife.
And we
How
have the war on terror,
convenient
so
for
the whole
everybody.
world feels. So don't tell me that you
Where
were
the
here.
fuck were you?
You were here. Maybe you lost people, and I'm sorry about it. We're all sorry about it. You think we like being here? You think we're happy about this?
I
mean,
signed
come
up
on.
to keep something like this from
Freaking
happening.
devastating. I almost got divorced over this.
And then 10 years
Pittsburgh
later,
coming
they
in
were
family,
doing
no
to
building.
me.
Put up
82
billboards.
calls
It's
for
video.
zero resistance from fire alone. Buildings like that will not fall by fire alone.
You're sorry for your loss.
This is my week's vacation to come up here. I never go to the beach. Where do I go? I don't go to the beach. I come to New York for 9/11 standing with those of you.
That's where he comes.
This is not right.
That's right.
You are not being patriotic
82
by
calls,
turning your head
57
and
of which
looking at
were
us with
perimeter
disgust.
calls,
That
all
is not
offering
being
zero
patriotic.
resistance for 8 stories,
Trump,
105
man.
feet.
Nothing wrong with
Falling
that. It's a free
symmetrically
country.
and globally
They
into
never
the
believed
resistance.
resistance.
You don't see Jenga fall down that way. You don't see trees fall that way. Buildings don't fall that
They
way.
don't.
40,000 tons of steel holding that thing up.
Exactly.
The math is impossible.
That's right.
For one
90
building to
tons of
fall
concrete
straight
turns
down
up.
into the path of most resistance
not fine.
at free fall speed, let alone 3 buildings on the same day, I'll believe anything else you guys
Building
tell me.
7. Building 7.
That's the
Building
smoking gun.
7.
And they don't know
Nothing
it.
touched it.
They don't
I'm
know
Red
it, but they
Bill
can't
King
speak out.
on
They got
YouTube.
pensions, they got
Building
families,
7.
they got things they got to take
Building
care of.
7. He's right.
Where are the whistleblowers? They're out there and they're being picked on.
Yup.
Give props to these guys because they're here protecting us right now,
Right,
keeping everything
right,
civil.
right.
Thank
Yup.
you guys.
The dead kids sounds like a minority. 343 firefighters died on 9/11. Hundreds, maybe thousands died in the dust. They were lied to about the dust and told that it was safe, but it was not safe. It was toxic, and now they're dead. A lot of them, and some of them are dying. They die every day from the dust that they were told was safe. It was not safe to breathe. They were lied to. They were betrayed, just like the 343 firefighters, just like everybody was in that building, just like the entire country. So, you New Yorkers, you felt it like closer to home. You knew people, you lost people, but we all felt it. I've been to a funeral for a guy from Iraq. I taught at his high school. I didn't know him personally, but I went to his funeral. We all felt it. We're all human on this planet, and we have this war on terror. Why did we bomb Libya? Why did we bomb Syria? Why did we go to Iraq? You know Iraq. I was there before I was the 9/11 truther. I went to the protest in 2003 with my wife, who I told you I almost got divorced because I was stealing money when I learned 9/11. Pay for billboards and make videos. I almost got divorced, came this close, and a couple times. But we went together to protest Iraq.
David Duke must be your
Why did we go to
homeboy.
Iraq? There's a video, 7 minutes. It's called Seven Countries in 5 Years by General Wesley Clark. Iraq, Libya, Lebanon, Syria, Sudan, Somalia, finishing off with Iraq. We learned this in 2001. He went on a book tour in 2007, and that's what he told about. He should have signed us up in 2001. That's treason. It came from the Department of Defense. He knew we planned to attack 7 countries in 5 years. It took 6 years and went on a book tour, and then he casually explained, oh yeah, it was a policy coup. 7 countries. Iraq, Libya, Lebanon, Syria, Somalia, Sudan, finishing off with Iraq.
Anybody want to help?
And look at those countries. Look what happened. Why did we bomb Libya? Why did we bomb Syria? Did they attack us? Did they threaten us? What's going on? What is going on? Okay, so it's more than New York. It's more than the country. It's a war on terror. And how do you end a war on terror? Who gives up? Who waves the white flag on the war on terror? It's impossible. It'll never end. There's something to it. We must have truth. Truth must prevail. If that was a lie, Building 7 was a lie, then the whole thing was a lie, and if the whole thing was a lie, then we need the truth. Because the dead can't speak for themselves, we need to speak for them. And the least you can do is when somebody says, yo, those 19 hijackers were box cutters, you could just at least say, don't argue, don't even argue, just say, well, I don't know if that's true, exactly the way you're saying. I don't know if that's true. If you just did that, that would be something. I don't know if that's true. Okay? That's the least we can do. This is maybe the most we can do. These guys are out. I came up from Georgia. These guys are up here every Saturday. Every Saturday, 3 to 6, they're out here. You know, except for in
We don't come to make the show for today. We come here any Saturday from 3 to 6 and we're on. We want the truth out. We're patriots. We love this country enough to say something's up. And I want my 18-year-old daughter to inherit a country of truth. I don't want her to go through this bullshit. We just want the truth. That's it. And we're not afraid of telling the truth. We love this country. Let's get that straight. We love it. And that's why we want the truth known for the younger generation. And that can't be bad, can it? No, it can't be bad. It's not for us.
How is it possible that the only time that Testimonies believes in us steel beams to that day, no other steel frame building has ever collapsed due to office fire or being impacted by its death? That was the only time it ever happened, or at least that's what they told us. And then those fires burned for 90 days. So you're gonna tell me that was an office fire? Yes, 90 days and through a rainstorm in October that went on for 3 days. And it just still burned. They couldn't put it out until Christmas time.
Facts.
That's the thing.
That was not an office fire.
Facts.
That was not jet fuel.
Facts.
They found thermite in the dust.
And
anyone that wants to know about the jet fuel, when you look at that video, the orange in it, that's the jet fuel. It goes right up. This is not my opinion. Ask someone that knows the science. See the plane hit, and it's orange. The orange flame is the jet fuel going up. So the narrative they told you about the jet fuel dripping down is so.
Have you ever lit a campfire? Has anybody ever lit a campfire? First of all, the plane hit the building and there was a giant fireball. That's where all your fuel went.
There you go.
Okay? And if you ever lit a campfire, you'll know one thing about a campfire. If it's smoky, it's cold. If it's hot, there's no smoke. Look at the pictures of that day. There was smoke all the way across the skyline. Okay? There were people standing in the hole where there was supposed to be 1,200 plus degrees, melting steel girders, and there are people on video in the hole of the building.
My brother-in-law was standing in the fucking hallway, you fucking jerk off. Right?
So there were people in the
My
hole.
brother-in-law survived.
Some people might say I'm disrespecting the dead. And I'll tell you that all you people that believe in the official story are disrespecting the dead. And I'm talking about the 3,000 plus people here. I'm talking about the military, the American military. I'm talking about all the Iraqis that we decimated by dropping $1 million bombs on $10 tents. Okay? I'm talking about your children that are all being enslaved by the military-industrial complex and the bankers over this fake war, the war on terror, for this fake crisis that they've created, so that your children, your great-grandchildren are already in debt. They're not even born yet, and we're paying $1 million a minute to bring violence upon people for this fake story. So I might be disrespecting the 3,000 people, but you're disrespecting all the dead. You're disrespecting the unborn by not seeking the truth for yourself.
Amen.
$1 million a minute. How are we going to pay for that debt? How are we going to do it? The bankers have enslaved this country through artificial war, perpetual artificial war, over nothing. Over the CIA, the deep state, Robert Mueller.
Facts.
Okay? Robert Mueller.
Dick Cheney.
Don Rumsfeld. Paul Wolfowitz.
All the people you know. Brought to you by Bush.
Larry Silverstein.
Larry Silverstein was the owner of these buildings.
Amen.
All 3 buildings.
Amen.
There's footage of him saying, pull it.
Amen.
You go on a PBS documentary,
Amen.
it has Larry Silverstein saying,
Amen.
pull it. Pull it. And pull it.
Best.
Pull it is an expression for explosives. It's all
Amen.
on film. It's not opinion. And this is very hard to talk about. I really wish I wasn't here. But I consider myself a patriot because I love this country and I want better for my children. I want better for my 18-year-old daughter. I want her to come into an America that knows the truth. Let's get out of these wars. What has happened since 9/11? Look at the Middle East. We were involved in every one of those governments. We helped topple them all. Gaddafi, all of them. Iraq, Afghanistan, and you know what the last one on the list is? Anybody know? Iran. Check out something called Project for a New American Century. It's called PNAC. It's in writing. It's a real document. It's done about 5 years before 9/11. It's about, yes, it's quote in there. It's about building up the military. And there's a quote that says, this will take a very long time unless there's an event like Pearl Harbor. And please, I don't want you to believe me. I want you to go online to see the truth. I'm just going to plant the seed. But don't believe me. Go online. See the video of Tower 7 coming down. That's what we just want to plant the seed. I don't want you to believe me. I want you to go online, and when you see the video, it's just like an implosion, just like a casino going down in Vegas. Exactly like it. But I don't want you to believe me. Go on your cell phones right now and put in Tower 7 collapse, and you'll see it.
Yes.
You will see it. It's not opinion.
Open source.
It's true.
Open source.
It's true.
Open source.
Look at the video of FDNY saying, get out of the area. There's bombs in the building. It's coming over the radio. Some people even said there was a countdown.
Right, there was they were in the UK and they said Building 7 had just been imploded. Right, but it wasn't down yet. So they had already jumped the feed in regard to Building 7. They said Building 7 just went down in its tracks, but it was still standing high.
Right behind her.
James
Right behind
Stanley.
her.
You have to see that video. She says the tower's down, but it's behind her. Okay, explain that. Explain that, and
Giuliani knew.
I'd love to stop.
Giuliani knew the building was going
is a
down.
scum.
That's why he wasn't at his emergency bunker.
Giuliani had his bunker on the 23rd floor.
And they had radio communications, and he wasn't there because he knew the building was coming down.
And check that out. He had a bunker. You know what bunker is? He had a bunker on the 23rd floor. How do you make a bunker on a 23rd floor? Bunker's supposed to be in the earth. So all that evidence was destroyed. All destroyed from Building 7, which should never be up. And again, please check this out. Please check this out.